So today I want to show you something really exciting, which is basically that you're able to have access to all of your retail data if you have it connected to Drivepoint right within the MCP server. So the use case I would love to show you today is that you launched in Whole Foods very recently and your exec team or your investors are asking the question of like, how's it going? Right. And then instead of going through trying to put together a bunch of commentary, a bunch of data, working with your data team to try to get those numbers, not entirely knowing where that lives inside the Whole Foods platform, etc. The cool thing is that you can get to that answer with just Drivepoint, right? So one of the things that you can do is you can simply sort of query it, right? So just say my investors and exec team asked how it's going with our Whole Foods launch. Can you generate a sort of like a PDF deck that will answer questions on velocity and performance questions, right? Pretty simple query. And so what basically happens on the back end with the Drivepoint MCP server is it will go and query the data sets now, right? It will read the results, or try to understand like where this lives, and then it will like build the deck for you. The cool thing is that all of this is editable. So after basically like went through all of this stuff, I just paused for a second because it's making sure that it has the right data, right? It's building the sort of picture, calls it the board ready dashboard, right? Then we can pull it up here. And so we have a pretty comprehensive like Whole Foods market velocity and performance dashboard. And we can sort of also tell it like fix the tiles on the HTML, make sure the logo is right and it's PDF, right? For example. So all of these things are pretty easy to do, but we have our SKU performance, right? Like we have our velocity per door, and here's sort of like what the board should take away. And obviously I can adjust that commentary, I can put that on top. So pretty simple to go from ad hoc question that you might have gotten via Slack or via email, like, hey, how's it going? To be able to export this, right, and send it over and even generate some commentary alongside with in terms of what we should be looking at.